Cancer returns with Inverted World, Thunderous new death metal album guide. If you thought you knew everything about Cancer, think again. This iconic death metal band, once towering over the 90s metal scene with classics like Death Shall Rise and The Sins of Mankind, is back in a big way. Their latest album, Inverted World, isn't just a comeback, it's a fierce declaration that they still possess a raw, destructive energy that many bands spend decades chasing. After a somewhat turbulent decade of sporadic releases, Cancer has emerged stronger, more focused, and more visceral than ever. The story of Cancer is one of evolution, rebellion, and relentless brutality. Starting strong with their groundbreaking first 3 albums, they carved out a niche with their gritty, thrash-informed death metal, proudly raw and unfiltered, not polished for the charts. Although by 1996, the band had drifted apart, their influence remained undeniable. Reunions and side projects have kept their spirit alive, culminating in the powerful 2018 release Shadow Gripped, featuring tracks like Ball Cutter and Organ Snatcher, which pay homage to their roots while signaling new energy. Now, with Inverted World, Cancer makes a statement. They're not just reminiscing, they're fighting back hard. Their sound, intense, unapologetic, and borrowing nothing from modern polish, they've struck a perfect balance between gritty old-school authenticity and contemporary punch. The album's production feels just right, raw enough to keep that underground edge, yet punchy enough to hit with force. It's a spiritual successor to their classic works, a brutal homage that doesn't lean on nostalgia but instead reaffirms their place in death metal's future. Hailing from Madrid, Spain, frontman and guitarist John Walker leads a talented new lineup that respects the band's legacy without being bound by it. The debut single, Amputate, is a chaotic burst of energy, showcasing their relentless drive and renewed ferocity. Every track on Inverted World is crafted with care, not just to evoke the past but to push the envelope forward. From the heavy, doom-laden opening of Enter the Gates to the crushing closer, Corrosive, the album demonstrates that Cancer is still capable of delivering devastating, meticulous death metal. Tracks like Until They Died and the album title itself, Inverted World, dive deep into slow, heavy, and haunting atmospheres, reminding fans that there's a place for brutal grooves and dark, almost oppressive moods within death metal. Meanwhile, songs like Test Site and Corrosive explode with bursts of aggressive speed and violence, ensuring adrenaline keeps soaring. Their songwriting is masterfully balanced, some songs built with a grinding, militaristic march, others swirling with a bleak, post-metal haze, each purposefully crafted to crush and captivate. For old-school death metal fans, this album is a gift, proof that a band can return with purpose and intensity after decades. For newer listeners, it'll tear through your defenses and leave you hungry for more. Inverted World isn't just about nostalgia, it's a triumphant, ferocious declaration that Cancer remains a force to be reckoned with, storming back into the scene with everything they've got.